Hi guys, I'm Frisky Carrot and welcome to 60 Seconds ReAtomised. There's not really much I can explain about this game other than a nuclear bomb goes off and you play as a family trying to survive. Okay, so let's go with the tutorial first then. Just so I can show you guys how to play and how the game works. And also, this is a new sort of version for me. They had 60 seconds for a while, and then a few years after the original release, they gave everyone a copy called 60 Seconds ReAtomized. And that... what the fuck? That... excuse me? That added a lot to the game, but I'm not really sure how much. So yeah, originally, the game starts out like this. You have to go scavenge, move to the yellow X. That's my daughter. She's being super annoying right now. We'll let her die, it's fine. So now we need to find our son, apparently. Find Timmy. I mean, he's probably in his room, right? Where's his room? Is he in the bathroom? Oh, he is in his room. Jesus fuck. Get the fuck out of me. The lack of... is there any music at all? There's supposed to be. Good thing you know the layout of your house. I bet what? The Reds? Family comes first. Grab Timmy. He'll be the first to visit your cozy shelter. And apparently that beach ball is that's what causes the nuclear warfare. Find some soup. Right, okay. This is a very slow tutorial. Soup, an excellent choice. This can sustain a family of 4 for a day. 1 day. Let's go, boys. And then it wants me to find some water. I'm assuming in the kitchen. In the bathroom. That's enough water for now, but you've got yourself a problem, Buster. What's the problem? Ugh. Look at my wife. You can only carry so much, and every item weighs at least 1 slot. You need to drop whatever you're carrying at the hatch before you can pick up some more. She's so ugly. When you the hatch, drop all items you have. There's a good chance they will survive the fall. A good chance? Yeah, sure, we'll just go off of chance. Who is that? Some random guy? Why do we have soup cans on him? Bingo, you got yourself a small stockpile of food, water, and something else. No one knows how long you'll be staying down there, so you'll need a radio. Find a radio and grab it. In the living room? Yes. Is there anything modern? Or is it all like... I mean, there's a gramophone right there. I'm assuming it's pretty old. Oh, shit, okay. I kind of want to pick up Mary Jane just because she's annoying me. Soup I don't really need. He says as he tries to pick up some more. Gonna need some water. Get the padlock. And I don't think we're gonna make that. Oh my god, we barely did. Now you know how to get what you want. Wait, now you know how to get what you need to survive, but your training is far from over. I'll see you downstairs for survival training at ease. Does he go around every single house, to every single family, and say, hey, throw everything down into this shelter, and I'll teach you how to survive? Oh shit, okay. This isn't what I got, right? I don't think so. You made it to the shelter, congratulations, but the drill's not over yet. You'll end up here with whatever and whoever you brought with you, nothing else. You'll need to make the most of it. The next few days will teach you how to survive down here while the world outside burns. Explore and interact with your surroundings. You can always find out useful things about your shelter and its inhabitants, when your survival journal is not open yet or hidden. First things first, we must ration food and water. If you don't wine and dine yourself, and the folks you brought with you, you can bet your bottom dollar none of you will ever see the light of day. Again. As long as you have food and water available, ration her out to a given person by selecting the picture of a can or a bottle underneath their portrait, or instantly ration out both by clicking the character's image. Of course, you might save your supplies for later, but a normal person can only survive 4 days without water. That's not true. Unless they changed it. It used to be 5 days. I'm pretty sure it's 5 days. As to food, the longer you deny your people rations, the weaker they will get and might eventually get sick. Even if you manage to cure them, it will take you quite a few cans and a lot of time to replenish their strength. So yeah, you can individually give people water. You can click on them to give them both food and water, or you can just click the things to give them all food and water. They don't deserve anything right now. Since this is your first day down here, you'll need to get used to your surroundings, believe me. Ventilation hum can drive anyone nuts if you don't occupy yourself with something to do. Get some decent rest and we'll carry on tomorrow. Wait, they're making them survive down here in the training? Yeah, no, just take a nap down here, all together, in this shelter. They're already going insane. Good morning, survivalists. You slept well. I hope you slept well. Yeah, just tell me, you slept well. Bed's comfy enough? No, we don't have one. Well, better get used to it, since you'll be staying down here for a while. I hope not, in the training. We'll start today's activities with rationing, since you need to do it every day. But after that, we'll move on to something else. Got your attention? Good. Now listen. There's a risk you run out of supplies eventually. Everything can be useful, but food and water are critical to your survival. If they're gone, you will be gone sooner than you can say corn dog. I don't think I'd say that, to be honest, sir. So sometimes you'll need to send people to the surface to bring in more supplies. You do this by preparing an expedition the day before it actually departs. Be careful though. Tired survivors can never be a part of an expedition. Today we'll skip preparations and jump directly into sending someone brave outside. Ted says there's no need to worry about him, he's okay. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Timmy is on his best behavior. How long will it last? So I guess we're already ready. Sending people out to the wasteland is no walk in the park. Do it too early or without a gas mask, and then it's a suicide mission for them. Send healthy and well-fed people. Sick or hurt or crazed people are more likely to perish out there. You can't even send sick or hurt people out there. I think you can send crazy people out, but maybe not. You can send one person at a time. Let's give it a try. This time you need to send someone out, but if you ever want to skip a trip to the surface, don't select anyone. I guess we'll send Timmy, so you can just go play video games or something upstairs. This is a drill, so your explorer will come back after a little while. But in an event of a real apocalypse, they might be gone for a couple of days. More than that. In the meantime, you'll be faced with other problems that'll test you to the limits. I'm talking about making decisions that can break even the best of men's moral spine. We'll see what clay you're made of, but first, ration your food and water. We don't want anyone starving now, do we? Timmy went outside to the wasteland. We don't know what he will bring if he doesn't come back, or what we'll do. All Ted wishes for is a few drops of water. This is just like random notes for the survivors that don't really matter, as long as you're keeping track of them. I'm an army man, so I don't know the second thing about imagination, but you could probably use yours now. Picture this scenario. You come across your kid's hamster who in some bizarre way found its way to the shelter. Did he just jump down here as well when he heard the alarms? The kids are obviously gonna love it, and so will you. There's nothing better than food that comes to you on its own. No, don't cook him. No. I like my hamster. He's gonna keep us happy. Good choice. That little furry guy can stay and fatten up. It'll make a bigger meal in a few days. Yeah, I meant that. And maybe your only source of food if you run out of cans. Just the random notes, and Timmy might come back tomorrow. You might be faced with decisions that require you to use your equipment. However, sometimes you might find you don't have one item that was supposed to save the day, so make sure you scavenge the right supplies before the blast. Keep in mind, every item can be used for something. Can it though? Not really. What do you want to do today? Clean a rifle, listen to the radio, or maybe play shadow bunnies using your flashlight? I guess listen to the radio. Will we get signal down here? How will we get signal? Hello, Timmy. Wait, can I die in the tutorial? Because if I don't give them water today, they're gonna all die. The radio is critical to establishing communications with the US Army, as well as for listening out for any trouble that might be headed your way. If you get lucky, maybe you'll catch some music too. Good news, everyone. The expedition is back. Yeah, the expedition. Sometimes they'll return with extra supplies, sometimes they won't. Other times they'll come back with a nasty injury or even radiation sickness. Believe me, you don't want to get those. I hear glowing in the dark isn't as fun as it sounds. This time, your explorer was hurt. What? I thought this was a drill. Why is he... What have you done to him? But they will recover after a proper use of a first aid kit. You can use one during rationing. Okay, well I guess we'll waste our med kit on Timmy getting hurt during the drill. Give them all food and water, I guess. I don't want them to die in the tutorial. You'll need at least one alive adult to keep going. If you send your only survivor to the surface, you won't know what's happening in your bunker until they come back. And when they do, your shelter might already belong to someone else. Basically, it's a 100% chance. If you send out your only survivor, they're gonna come back with the shelter taken over. It would be kind of nice if there was a chance, and it wasn't like 100%. A decent padlock may protect it, but not for long. Yeah, or if you could put your padlock on it. But the padlock, you can't use it for that. This was a busy day. Take your time and get some sleep. If you made it this far, you're doing great and have a chance of getting out of this foxhole. It's been 5 days. Hopefully soon, but don't quote me on that. Okay, bye. We've only just sent someone outside, but let's give it another go today, shall we? The first time you were asked to only pick one unlucky... one brave volunteer to save the day. This time you'll also get a chance to equip your explorer with some useful gear. Feed your troops and I'll see you in the No, I'm not gonna feed them. Fuck that shit. I fed them yesterday. Mary Jane can go outside with... with a checkerboard. Or unless, what if you take the padlock out with you? Ooh, it probably doesn't work. I've never seen anyone do that before. The briefcase allows you to take 3 other items. But from what I heard, it can also help her bring back more stuff. Not sure if that's true, though. I fed Timmy, right? Morning, people. You're probably already asking yourself one simple question. What's the point in sitting in this atomic shelter? Why don't I just leave? Well, leaving is a death sentence. If the radioactive sickness doesn't kill you, then the giant scorpions will. You can trust me on that. Your one chance is our boys arriving to rescue you. And there's a few options, but sure. So every good citizen needs to do one thing. Seek contact with the US military and await a rescue. Timmy's very hungry? Yeah, I don't give a shit, Timmy. No. The rescue ain't coming today, but we'll come get you eventually. You need to keep your radio operational and be ready to venture out into the wastes. However, you also need to be careful. It might not be only our soldiers out there. There could be bandits, or worse, commies. Just imagine what will happen if the Reds discover you. Oh, that's what I meant earlier. So let's agree to the rules for this drill. You only open this door if someone knocks 2 times. Am I clear? 2 knocks. Is that actually true? I don't think it is. The tutorial is teaching you things that don't matter. Mary Jane's back already. You'll need to remember that some days will be very intense. A lot of things will happen that you'll need to be prepared for. That's why any day that gives you a break is a blessing. And you'll need to make sure that you make the most of it. Eat, drink, and relax, while thinking about those commie bastards who don't have comfy bunkers like you. That thought always gets me through the day. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter, but she brought... Oh shit, she did bring back some stuff. 1 soup, 1 water, and an axe. It doesn't really matter though. As long as you keep your shelter stocked and remain cautious, you should be okay. However, every choice you make may come back to bite you in the ass. On the ass. I guess that makes more sense than in the ass. Even after a few days or weeks, consider your options carefully. This is a drill, but if the nukes start dropping, it'll be a totally different story. Yeah, like they're not even having showers or eating well. Is this really a drill? If I were you, I'd check the door. Would you? Our extraction team might be coming for you any day now, but be careful. This is a post-apocalyptic scenario, and you never know what's coming. Mary Jane, basically everyone's hungry. Someone's at the door. You hear several knocks. No. Good call. That wasn't the knock. What if I did accept it? Would I just die with some random raiders just be like, oh, it's not the apocalypse yet, but I'm going to kill you. Caution at all times. Remember that. Be cautious. Apply yourself, and maybe you and your family will be just fine, or at least most of you. Thank you. Everyone gets food and water. As you encounter an imaginary sheep in your head, another series of knocks broke your concentration. 2 knocks, sure. Yay, we did it. No one's here. Good job, you're safe and sound with our brave soldiers. And now we can all have some apple pie. You deserve it. You survived for 11 days? I mean, I guess I did. I mean, we got out on day 10, but sure. And we look raggedy, scruffy, the entire world is dead, and this was just a drill. You can share the adventure? Am I going to post on Twitter? I did the tutorial. Now I can play easy mode on 60 seconds. So let's do an actual apocalypse. So these are the difficulties. I usually go with Fat Man, but being as I haven't played in a long time, fuck it, we'll go with Fat Man. I'm not gonna go with Little Boy. I'm not a little boy. Also, you can play as either Ted or Dolores. But I'm pretty sure Ted's just better. Because Ted takes up 3 slots. Oh, Mary Jane, can you not? I'm picking you up first. That's the rules of survival. Just be annoying as you can. And they'll be forced to take you. As long as she doesn't take that dumbass instrument down with her, I'm fine with her being here. I need medkit and food. We don't have time. We might not actually have time. Pick it up and run! Okay. We're good, but I don't think we have a lot of food. Day 1. I got an achievement called Family Guy. Wonder what that's referencing. No, get out of the way, Dolores. We got 2 cans of food, a lot of water, which matters more than food. Gas mask, which means we can scavenge. Radio, which means we can start the escape. It's not bad. We got some cards down here as well. Good. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. Well, I mean, I put most of you in there pretty early, but sure. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. Is it though? We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Like a pair of cards or a pile of cards. We don't have that much food. No one's complaining. Yeah, I already am. I already am complaining that we don't have food. I guess that's day 1 over with. We'll prepare to scavenge tomorrow. And I think we're gonna send Mary Jane out. There isn't a lot of space down here. We can spell everything. When one of the wall bricks got loose today and revealed... What? When one of the wall bricks got loose today and revealed a hole, we felt pretty sick. Ignore me and my dumb English. It's a smell coming from the hole. It's terrible. Should we investigate and remove the source of the stench? They might get sick. They probably will. But I feel like if I don't do anything, they might get sick anyways. Am I right? It might be soup. It's soup. Okay, good. We looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. Where did we get an empty can from? Has someone been eating them without my permission? He deserved that much. I guess so. Mary Jane can go outside with the gas mask, because otherwise she will come back sick or not at all. And bye-bye, Mary Jane. Tomorrow we'll feed them. See if anything happens today. What is that? It seems like a distant rumble, but it's getting louder. Why is everything shaking? Oh god, it's a quake. Grab something and hold on. Okay, well I'm glad I took the gas mask. We'll save the radio instead of the flashlight, because that's used to contact the military. And we can also check if... Oh, that's just the flashlight breaking. We can also check if the radiation outside disappears. Earthquake or not, nothing is going to stand between us and our daily dose of radio static. We were able to grab it before it could fall down and get smashed. And there's 3 of us. Did we all grab it? Why didn't someone else grab the flashlight? Something else might be broken, but we won't know until we clean this place up. Yeah, they all need food and water. Mary Jane, why did you take the gas mask? I mean, it would have died anyways, but like... that's a lot of supplies. Unless it's like a trap or some shit. I doubt there is though. It was too dangerous to go out there without any protection. Oh yeah. It's been a while, we don't know what's happening on the surface. Listen to the radio. Who's sleeping? Wake up. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement system. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside is completely... mostly gone. I don't know why I said it is completely. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Yeah, safer. So when we scavenge now, we don't need to take the gas mask. Also, I think that's part 1 of getting the military. The other day we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened it we only found a suitcase, and on the doorstep no one was around. It isn't signed, but it sure looks like it was meant for us. Should we check what's inside? Usually I'd say no, but like... YOLO, I guess. Mary Jane is back. I will give her some food and water. She also destroyed the gas mask. Fuck you, Mary Jane. We gladly accepted this sudden gift, and despite our suspicions, it turned out it was just a regular tomato soup that we all know and love. Thank you, kind stranger. The majority of the local gas station was destroyed. Gasoline reserves blew up too, and probably did more damage than the atomic bomb. The only thing left intact was the cashier's booth, along with some cars and the gas price board. Wow, nice. War or not, prices are still growing every day. Feels bad. There was an abandoned truck, so 1 can of soup. Did she actually bring back 1 can of soup and destroy the gas mask? I kinda don't want to give her anything. Yeah, we'll send Timmy out, I guess. It's difficult to keep track of time down here, but at least we remembered it's Timmy's birthday today. He's growing so oh, fuck off, Timmy. We should give him something every boy wants for his... Which birthday is this again? 14? I don't know. Get a checkerboard, bitch. When we were taking cover in the shelter, we barely had time to grab anything, so the checker set is missing half its pieces. It seems you can still play with the 1 half. Sure. Is he playing by himself? Timmy, you're going outside. Yeah, bring some cards with you. I guess don't take anything. Fuck you, Timmy. Don't come back. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time when we... Never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign of them. So I think this is starting the military ending then. We knew it. The government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give us exact dates in the radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will probably be in touch in a couple of days. And told us to await further instructions. No one needs anything. We're closed off in a tiny shelter and our supplies are very limited. If you want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group... Oh, this is... Whatever, I'll read it. We know there's a group of elderly people hiding in the ruins of the local retirement home. They must have some supplies, and in our opinion, we need them more. The well-being of your family is the most important thing in the world, right? I'm gonna say no because it kind of fucks you over. Basically, you go kill a bunch of old people and steal from them, and you get supplies from it. But it stops you from getting one of the endings, and I'm pretty sure you get, like, worse karma for it. I think more bad things happen, but I'm not entirely sure about that. You'd expect a nuclear explosion would be enough to quench any petty arguments. When the future is not looking too pretty, and all you see is naked walls, not much is necessary for an explosion. It happened. We started fighting like crazy. Feels bad, I guess? Is Timmy coming back? Is Timmy just fucked? Bye-bye, Timmy. We stopped arguing, but for how long? I think the phone is another situation for another ending. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic drop. Yet here we are, and we can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be the public phone booth on the other side of the street. Should someone go answer it? Dolores can. So now we have 2 endings started, which is good. Although the military ending is probably easier. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We'd started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they'll get back to us. Probably not. As we were looking through a map, we came across a few markings that were not original. Someone has added a pointer to a location near us. What will we find there? We don't know. Maybe it's worth sending someone to check it out. Mary Jane can go, I don't care about her. Bye bye, Mary Jane. And Timmy is back. Unless that was just Mary Jane. Oh, no, they're both back. Yo! Yo, what the fuck? Where did we get all this shit? Those map directions were a cruel joke. So Timmy got all this shit. Yo, Timmy's fucking MVP. Or just a child's playful imagination. Yeah, maybe. We found nothing and only wasted our afternoon looking around. Our? Mary Jane was the only one that went. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and it's safe with us now. And is safe with us now. He got 4 soup, 4 water, a gas mask, and that's it, but like still. G fucking G. Everyone gets food and water. I don't really want to send anyone out, although we do need an axe. I don't know. We were about to go to sleep when we heard scratching coming from the door. At first it sounded like an angry rat trying to eat the damn thing. We soon discovered it was something much worse. Someone was on the other side of the door trying to pry her open. We need to act. Oh shit. If these are bandits... I don't really need the rifle. Or the spray. What the fuck was that? I don't know. If this is the bandits, then we're fucked. If it's just some random guy, we should be fine. And we got an axe from it. Yo! The gunfight was intense, but our position gave us the advantage. We needed to drive those thugs away. One of them lost an axe while retreating. We make sure to use it for the right reasons, specifically not robbing us. Ugh, will Mary Jane go outside? She's ready now. I don't care about her, she can go. There's an armed and dangerous woman outside. Fortunately, she's out of ammo. She tells us she hunts the wild beasts of the wastes, and right now she's on a trail of a giant mutated spider. We're pretty sure she's lost her mind. What are you gonna do with that spider, lady? Put her on a leash? No, she's gonna kill it with the ammo. You dumbass. The woman says she hunts mostly for food, clearly an uncivilized savage. Delicious soup is what decent people eat these days. We were not amused and didn't give her anything. I was pretty amused. Mary Jane went outside, yes, she did. Apocalypse or not, we can't ignore our kids' educational needs. Timmy has spent too much time without reading a single thing. We need to get him to read again, otherwise he'll grow up to be an analphabetic savage. Sure. Read the checkers, dingus, even though half of the pieces are gone. Oh shit, something fucked Ted up. Good thing we have those checkers. They contain the instruction sheet. Right, so we've lost half of the pieces, but we have the instruction sheet? Sure. When emptying our bucket in front of the shelter, we discovered a hastily drawn map on one of the ruined walls. Someone drew out a route and marked a spot at the end of it. This is probably a trap so Timmy can go die. Unfortunately, it seems it was a prank. Again? We didn't find anything. Right, okay. I think that's the military? Another broadcast from the military. They said they needed to locate the general area we're in. And that they wanted us to leave specific markings close by. Usually you need an axe for this and chop down trees. They said the markings should be cards. How would they see that? What? How strange is that? We're supposed to go out to the nearest bus stop and pin the card denoting our head count day. I mean, I guess that works? Weird. Perhaps if we're doing it, the time is now. Yeah, go do it, I guess. I got an achievement? Oh, fuck. I forgot to feed them. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. That was my bad. Oops. We were actually doing so well as well. Oh shit, no. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to thank you guys a lot, and for those who don't know, I do stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/friskycarrot. The link will be in the description, and I hope to see you there.